Have you ever heard the saying that cats are liquid? Well, I think I've finally found the proof. But this isn't just about any cat. This is the story of two very special felines who took the internet by storm, a little blue guy nicknamed Smurf and his best friend, an orange cat named Carrot. Their story is one of friendship, resilience, and the incredible power of a second chance. It all started when a tiny, 4-week-old kitten was found abandoned in a cardboard box outside a vet clinic in California, but this wasn't an ordinary kitten. He was dyed a shocking bright purple-blue color. The staff at the 9 Lives Foundation, a no-kill shelter, were horrified. They suspected he had been used as a chew toy for a larger dog, which would explain the numerous deep wounds all over his small body. The dye was likely a cruel attempt to make him a toy. It was a heartbreaking sight. They named him Smurf, for his unnatural blue fur. Smurf was in terrible shape. He was just over a pound, had a high fever, and was covered in bite marks. The shelter staff immediately got to work. They couldn't wash the dye off because it would be too harsh on his delicate, wounded skin. So, their first priority was treating his injuries and infections. They gave him antibiotics, pain medication, and carefully shaved the fur around his wounds to help them heal. It was a long and painful process, but little Smurf was a fighter. He purred through his treatments, showing a spirit that refused to be broken. As news of Smurf's rescue spread online, people were outraged by the cruelty he had endured. But they were also captivated by his will to live. Donations and well wishes poured in from all over the world. Everyone was rooting for this tiny blue warrior. But the most important support Smurf would receive was waiting for him right there at the shelter. You see, around the same time, the shelter rescued another special needs cat. This one was an orange tabby about 12 weeks old, who had been found without his back feet. The vets believed he was likely born with a congenital defect. He was also blind. Despite his own challenges, this little orange kitten had a heart full of love and a cheerful disposition. They named him Carrot. When the vets decided Smurf was stable enough to have a companion, they introduced him to Carrot. And that's when the magic happened. It was an instant connection. Carrot, being a bit older and bigger, immediately took on the role of a protective big brother. He would wrap his paws around Smurf, grooming him gently and snuggling close to keep him warm. It was as if he knew exactly what the tiny blue kitten needed, a friend. For Smurf, Carrot's presence was a turning point. Having a friend to cuddle with seemed to accelerate his healing. He started to relax, his purrs grew louder, and his playful kitten energy began to emerge. The two were inseparable. They ate together, slept together, and played together. Carrot, despite being blind, navigated their space with confidence, and Smurf seemed to follow his lead. Their bond was a beautiful thing to witness, a testament to the idea that friendship can heal even the deepest wounds. The shelter staff documented their budding friendship on social media, and the world fell in love. Photos and videos of the blue kitten and the blind orange cat snuggling went viral. People called them the dynamic duo, the perfect pair. They were a symbol of hope and resilience. Their story showed that even after facing unimaginable cruelty and hardship, love and friendship could triumph. As Smurf's wounds healed, his blue fur began to shed, revealing a handsome gray coat underneath. He was growing stronger every day, thanks to the excellent care from the shelter and the constant companionship of his best friend, Carrot. The shelter was flooded with adoption applications for the famous pair. Everyone wanted to give these two special cats a forever home. The shelter was very careful in choosing their new family. They needed someone who understood their special needs and was committed to keeping them together. After all, separating them was unthinkable. Finally, they found the perfect match. A loving family who had experience with special needs animals and was overjoyed at the prospect of welcoming both Smurf and Carrot into their home. On the day of their adoption, there was a small celebration at the shelter. It was a bittersweet moment for the staff who had nursed them back to health, but everyone was thrilled that Smurf and Carrot were finally getting the happy ending they deserved. Their new family promised to keep their followers updated on their new life, and they kept their promise. Through a dedicated Instagram page, the world continued to watch Smurf and Carrot thrive. Smurf, no longer blue, grew into a stunning gray cat, while Carrot, the brave orange boy, continued to be his loyal guardian and playmate. Their new home was filled with soft beds, fun toys, and endless love. They spent their days chasing sunbeams, taking long naps curled up together, and proving that their bond was truly for life. Their story serves as a powerful reminder. First, of the importance of animal rescue organizations like the 9 Lives Foundation, which work tirelessly to save animals from cruelty and neglect. And second, it shows us the incredible capacity for love and friendship that animals possess. Smurf and Carrot, 2 cats who started life with so much pain and uncertainty, found solace and strength in each other. They didn't see each other's flaws, the blue dye, the missing feet, the blindness. They just saw a friend. It's a lesson we can all learn from. In a world that can sometimes feel harsh, the story of a little blue kitten and his blind orange best friend reminds us of the simple healing power of connection. So next time you see an animal in need, remember Smurf and Carrot. A little kindness can make all the difference, and sometimes the best medicine is a friend to snuggle with. Thanks for watching our story today. If you were touched by Smurf and Carrot's journey, please hit that like button and subscribe for more heartwarming tales from the animal kingdom. And remember to support your local animal shelters. They are the real-life heroes for so many animals. See you next time.